you ever worked in the restaurant business, particularly as a server? Have you ever got tipped or stiffed? Do you even know what that means? I bet you didn't know that servers can make less than minimum wage. For example, $2.75 an hour. When servers don't get the tips and reach the goal by the end of the night that they were hoping, sometimes it can hurt them and they can end up being broke or not be able to pay for half the stuff they need. In my speech, I am going to try to persuade you for the next time you go out to eat to start tipping. My two main points are the 5 reasons why you should and how it can affect your server. I chose this topic because every time I'm at work, I always see people leave and they don't ever tip. Well, then the servers will come over to me and they will actually start complaining because they're like blaming me for it. But how should I know? The families look nice, the people look nice, they come out to eat, they have money, so why don't they have money to tip? The 5 reasons why you should are 1, servers can make less than minimum wage. Well, like I said in the beginning, for example, they can make $2.75 an hour, or more, or less. 2, bad food is not always the server's fault. Yes, if the server put it in wrong, then it is their fault. But if it comes out tasting bad, that's the cook's fault. It's not always the server's. 3, being a server is not always easy. They have to carry heavy trays filled with food or carry a bunch of drinks and they could always spill it. It's not easy. They have to help out their coworkers. Always keep a family nice. 4, sexual harassment is part of the job. Yes, sometimes they have to deal with creepy old men and old women flirting with them, or have the touchy drunk men and women just always feeling on them. 5, customers are annoying. Sometimes they have to deal with people who complain or just in bad moods. No one wants that. How it affects them. The servers, whenever you don't tip, then they don't have the money to pay for rent or help their families out, pay for groceries. They don't have the money to pay for cars when they get towed or they get a flat tire. They don't have the money to go pay for it. If you don't, in my opinion, if you don't have the money to tip, then you don't have the money to go out to eat. Because 10% of that tip goes to busboys or bartenders or hosts or other people. So my goal for you next time you go out to eat is that when you pay and your families or you go out to eat with your date or just friends, the next time you don't tip, think, how is that going to affect my server?